This is definitely the most hardcore hyper-realistic cake show you've ever seen. Everything you see could be made of cake. 8 top bakers come to compete for $100,000. The first round begins quickly. There are 4 cakes hidden in a billiards room. Only the top 4 contestants can advance to the next round. The countdown begins. First, there's the eye-catching red couch, then a fancy bookshelf, and a large beer mug below it. Could the pool table also be a cake? In previous episodes, someone even made a half-body sculpture out of cake. Anything could be cake. Time's up. The host, Mikey, takes out a knife from a safe to test Madeline's choice. She picked the large beer mug with yellow patterns because the metallic texture looked unnatural. The host slices into the mug. It really is a cake. Congratulations, Madeline advances. Next, Christine chooses the bust sculpture. Her reason is that it made her heart race. Let's see what happens. Unfortunately, the sculpture is real. Next is the red couch. The host sits on it. It doesn't look like a cake, but then he cuts into it. Everything here could be cake. Inside the couch, there's chocolate and sponge cake. Finally, most people chose the table lamp. Surprisingly, the lamp can actually turn on, but the lampshade is made of cake. Now only one cake remains. That's right, every pool ball is cake. The round ends. 4 contestants successfully move on. They now have 8 hours to create hyper-realistic cakes. If they can fool all 3 judges, they win $5,000 and move to the next stage. First is a baker from Canada. He plans to turn a matcha cake into a flour sack. The sack itself is the hardest part. The pile of flour on top also requires great skill. Next is Madeline. She wants to turn a chocolate cake into a target. Although challenging, its shape and appearance could easily give it away. Then comes a baker from Venezuela. He plans to make a tiki mug out of cake. Finally, Milo turns his cake into a shoe. The contestants today are extremely skilled. First up are Jasper and Milo's creations. Out of 6 objects, 2 are cakes. The judges have 20 seconds to make their decision. Looking at these incredibly realistic items, they are completely unsure. Half the time is already gone. The judges are totally confused. Both the flour sack and the tiki mug look real. It's hard to tell by shape, color, or shine. In the end, the judges hurriedly choose number 2 flour sack and number 6 tiki mug. The host first checks number 2. Their reasoning is the crease on the bag because it didn't change. Unfortunately, it's real flour. The actual cake was number 1 and it looks delicious. Next is number 6 tiki mug. This time, they got it right. The judges have sharp eyes. 1 contestant is eliminated this round. Next round, shoes and targets. They still have only 20 seconds. The judges look at the objects, but their opinions clash. Everyone suspects different items. After all, they're judging from 3 meters away. Time's up. The judges rush and choose number 3 and number 5. First, they check number 5 roller skate. They think it has the slight tilt typical of cake. Let's see if it's true. It is indeed a cake. Finally, they test number 3 target. It already looks like cake. 1 cut confirms it. Up close, the flaws are obvious. Since only Jasper's cake fooled the judges, he wins $5,000 and moves on to the final bonus round. If he correctly guesses the cake's hidden in 2 safes, he can win another $5,000. Will Jasper be lucky this time? As the 15-second countdown ends, a confused Jasper picks number 2. Let's see if he's right. Unfortunately, it's not a cake. The $5,000 goes into the final prize pool.